What's up, my dearest mortals? I know this is a pretty early stream. Whoa, the frame rate is a lot worse than I thought it would be. Hold on. If I turn off this, that should fix it. Hopefully. Otherwise, I might need to switch games. See if that fixes it. Alright, that helps a lot. Alright. Cool, so we can play the game. I'm playing normal, of course, because I ain't never played this game before and drunk.
Easy, boy.
Is that a car? Hi, Milla.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas
Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
What are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well,
I like
sir,
his hat.
it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
I'm already
Well,
drinking
son,
a beer,
it would be
good
my
sir.
honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight.
Nice
That's Jack
kids.
and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Have you played this before, Milla? Or do
Don't
you know
believe
it?
everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed him.
It
Good
was a
friend.
war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Am I killing Billy the Kid, or am I assisting Billy the Kid? His house agreed with arrived in Abilene in 1910, claiming he had ridden with Billy the Kid as a young man. Once upon a time in Stinking Springs. I have never played this game before. Literally launched it today, this morning. So we'll see how it goes. Especially because I'm drunk. Pretty sure I can still aim while drunk. We'll see.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs.
30 years ago,
I
how
threw in
old
with
are
the
you?
kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that son of a bitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day.
Hold on. Resolution's a little funky.
I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha.
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Oh, it's a current objective.
You heard that. Need to stay here and keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Long shot.
That sumbitch!
Space continue.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
Fire at will! They're coming from the rear!
I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit. So that's just what I did.
Bonk. Bonk. Bonk.
Hey, get one behind us! Stay on it! Cover fire! Kill him, for Christ's sake!
Poke head out.
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kids' apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
Nice. Ow.
God damn you!
Gotcha. That didn't kill him. Well, now it did. Let me know how the frame rate is, because it seems weird to me. The Lincoln County War is often considered one of the most famous examples of a range war in the history of the West. Range wars were conflicts over the control of open range or rangeland freely used for cattle grazing. The disputes were usually over grazing or water rights, but in this case, the fight was under control of the dry goods trade in Lincoln County. I'm not gonna read that. Press U. You had 1 skill point. Grab 2 revolvers, huh?
Watch out! There's one of them! God damn it, he's right behind us! Where the hell's
Garrett's men were
Never
running
around
around
when
like
you
a
need
bunch of chickens with their heads
They
cut
send
off.
these sumbitches running!
How much health do I have? Gotcha. Son of a
Still,
bitch.
one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
Just gonna reload my guns.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed. A lot of them were saddle tramps, sod busters, or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
Goddamn shot!
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window.
Back door! We got covered!
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house.
Gotcha.
I cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad.
I have no idea how much health I have. Long shot.
They made up for their
Gotcha.
lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
Alright, it looks really laggy on the stream. So let's see what I can do about that.
I'm putting you down!
Is this better? I hope it's better. Seems better.
It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house. And like that, I was
all be
inside,
dead, you
none the
bastards!
worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave.
Hello, Dirty Dave.
And upstairs, I found Billy and Charlie Bowdry.
How about that? Huh? You like that?
Alright, it seems to be better now. Billy the Kid.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm. I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
I can keep this up all day. I think I got one.
That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side."
Rip Charlie. Headshot.
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor. What's that mean? It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatling,
Gotcha.
Billy shouted. "Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention."
Gatling.
He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it?
Well,
But I
Dave's
went
dead.
anyway. Dumbass that I was back then. Many would have fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack, he's just joshing with you.
Ow,
Yeah,
my
he
ass.
Mr. Graves,
I got a
please
skill
continue.
point. Let's see. Don't stop killing your killing friends too soon. Trade more of these deadly revolver bullets. Do I have to take these or? Let's see. When you aim a longer one-handed weapon. Let's do this one.
Please, call me Silas, man. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
You can't get me.
Bitch.
Making my way past the castle of fallen.
Death from above.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these half-wit bastards would pop up.
Headshot.
Finally,
Sit
I
the
had
fuck
the
down.
stables within my reach. And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you
Sheriff
went
Pat
toe to
Garrett.
toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
Hang up. Did this motherfucker just shine his goddamn badge? Listen here, Mr. Three Figure. I'm gonna kill you.
you challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Sounds like a bullshit to me. Fuck. I didn't think it was gonna be that fast.
And that you killed him
I
in a
missed.
fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables. Stepped inside, and
Ow.
last thing
My
I
face.
heard was Garrett's voice.
Yeah,
That's not Billy.
I didn't
And go on.
I didn't
How did it
realize
end?
it'd be Red
And,
Dead Redemption 2
Boy,
levels of fucking
that was
shit
just the
fast.
beginning.
You have to remember, Nep, I'm also drunk.
So what happened?
I'm a little
Did Garrett
slow
arrest
on
you?
Take up.
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive,
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
After Stinking Springs, Billy the Kid and Silas Greaves ended up in jail. They remained there until the spring. Person's death ability restores automatically over time. The likelihood of that is probably 0, but you know, I'll give it a try, I guess. I didn't know you played this game, Nep.
It's important to know
Of
that I
course.
was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after. He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence.
How is the VC going there, Nep?
Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy.
Understandable.
What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape, too. My first order of business was finding a firearm.
Let's see.
Luckily,
Oh,
I
there's a
located
firearm.
Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Shotgun, you say? That sounds entertaining. 10-gauge Whitney, loud as thunder. Cut a man clean in half. Bob Ollinger's shotgun. Someone's gonna get fucked up.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy? Oh, that little son of a bitch shot Jim Bell! You're really pissing me off.
Hell yeah. That scattergun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing.
Well, this
Guards
shotgun
were
there.
everywhere looking for him.
Can't let the kid get away. Anybody see him?
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell. The
Oh,
whole
you're
town was
fine,
up in arms.
Silas.
And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
How the hell did the kid escape? Garrett's gonna kick our ass!
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever going to find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there.
Barely get you!
I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
Why the fuck did that
But
fall
hell,
hurt
if they
so
weren't
much?
all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
Alright, I have one skill point. Let's see. We'll grab a point of this.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring.
Well, that's unfortunate for you,
I was
innocent
just
Silas.
glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
Bitch.
Get your headstone! I think I winged it!
Wing
So much
this.
lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts.
Bitch.
You prize them too high, if you ask me.
Up here? Through here. I'm lost. Oh no. This looks familiar. Uh-oh. Oh, ladder. Sorry, I didn't see that.
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free. So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
Headshot.
I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No. Because they all thought I was Billy. And all that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun. Anyway, it was me or them, and the only way forward led me straight to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
Get the women off the street! Arm yourself!
Can I flank him this way? Let's see.
Get back!
There's a lot of them.
Come out, you yellow bastard!
Alright. Hey, you told me to come out, asshole.
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
Bitch.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said. I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
What? Fuck off. I shot first.
Some say
Have
I
fun in
fought
hell.
unfairly, but they weren't the ones looking him in the eye that day. Pat Garrett gunned down
Take my
Billy
score
3
for all
months
I
later,
care.
so his escape was all for naught anyway.
I never said I was an honorable fighter.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the Cowboys.
Episode 2.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
Cowboys were a huge outlaw gang led by Old Man Clanton. Curly Bill and Johnny Ringo were two of his most deadly pistoliers. Loading, a bullet for the old man. Here we go. Episode 2. I'm gonna claim a lot of souls.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the Cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there!
I did my best to help those poor bastards.
I think those quote-unquote poor bastards are all dead right now.
Moments later, the attackers were dead. And I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing.
None of them?
None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I
The rear
quickly
guard.
got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did.
Bitches?
They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads. Making use of the high ground and whatever else they did.
Good for them.
Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the Cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches?
Yes.
I said Clanton's Cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force. See, at the time, I was still pretty green, but often blunder into regrettable situations.
You would also get your story wrong, but you know.
But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the Cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge.
Headshots for everybody.
But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first. Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo.
Oh, I'm like
perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up. Finally, they managed to corner me.
Shit.
Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim.
I'm out of bullets. I am out of bullets. I also forgot how to dodge. Whoops.
Luckily,
shit,
serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament. I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this?
What were you thinking, Silas? Are you serious? What the fuck? I died from the tiny ass ledge. I've seen a lot of bullshit in my time, but that takes the cake.
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going.
That was some actual bullshit.
And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good. And he would know.
Alright, 10 bullets, let's go.
And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunted. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. You were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was
This
done
game
running.
is so fun.
The old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
I'm just fucking murdering everybody. Cranky, cantankerous, mean as hell. Old man Clanton.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, "Clanton, I'm coming for you!" A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Oh, now he's got a health bar.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up
What
against
killed
him in
me?
Guadalupe Canyon.
What killed?
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon. But it was just me.
I got a lot of bullets. Whoops. Okay, that one was my fault. I gotta kill his two friends. I gotta not. That's a lot of damage. Oh, do I?
Damn, I gotta reload. You will stupid zombie.
Oh, fuck. Alright, that was my fault. One headshot at a time. You don't have to toss dynamite, Nep. I am just merely an idiot. Oh, shit. Alright, fuck. God damn it. I'm gonna assume that you never tried shooting him. Nope. I made a mistake.
Oh, gotta reload.
Fuck. I do. I'm sorry. I'm drunk.
Most everyone
It's-
thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon.
Hold on.
But it was just me. I don't know how you lived this long. These are good men you're killing. You gotta reload again. What I ever do to you? Wait, goddamn book. Oh,
Shit, 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 shit. Fuck. Oh, God.
you will
Alright, rifle does significantly more damage.
What I ever do to you?
There we go.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps, and that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
That should not have taken that many tries. And I missed all the nuggets of truth. Oh well. The true reason behind Silas's pursuit of the cowboys wasn't money, but for revenge on one of his arch enemies, Johnny Ringo. Gunfight at the sawmill. Since you're so good at the game, Nep, I bet you're really good at doing the duels, aren't you?
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
Somebody's coming!
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why. First, I need to tell you about the Cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious.
Herb's coming!
Get ready, boys.
Curly
Bill took charge of the Cowboys upon the old man's demise, and after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge. So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil.
Ow. Ow. Ah, shit. I dodged it. I know I did. Fuck. I'm bad at this game.
Beep it! Okay, now you're really pissing me off. Come out, you yellow bastard! Take him down!
Hello?
Damn him! Get him from the side! Oh, these some bitches! Loco!
Gotcha.
Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride,
Alright, 1 point.
hunting those outlaws down.
I'll grab this. I don't know if I can grab every upgrade, but if I get more enough headshots,
So when I
probably
showed
can.
up, that's who they thought I was.
Ow.
See me do it again?
Ow.
You can't hide forever.
You wanna bet, motherfucker? I bet I can hide forever. And kill you.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed. And that's what drove me forward.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cap.
Earp wasn't much of a match for him. Doc Holliday might have taken it.
You better be
Adler
in
should have
front
kept his
fast.
nose out of
This
it.
fucking
He
able
never
line.
charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot.
Let's go.
Now, where was I?
Where
Taking
was
down
I?
the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack. Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
Cover my ass. Their cover's not good enough to deal with me.
Boy, you are scared. There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
Quite an impressive operation.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
No.
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
Sawed-off shotgun. Is this gonna be good? Probably not, but we'll find out. I did not expect to die in the water, so that's not my fault. I'm going to play Frogger to get across the river. I'm gonna play Frogger across the river running.
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Oh, never mind. Takes a shot before he takes a shot. Hee hee hee. Ho ho ho.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Send you to kill me? Come on out, son! This is it for you! Let's see what you got!
Ha!
Brocious
Gotcha,
gave
bitch.
me no choice but to take his life. But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
I
He
knew
certainly
you
didn't take a
kill
shot,
Ringo,
though.
because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
Do I have to kill him again? Next in line to take over and take a bullet, Johnny Ringo.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Gotcha.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true. Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo.
I should really be killing them with the honorably
I was
kill?
paid a healthy bounty
Fuck
for
that.
Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. That's why I went after Henry Plummer.
Episode 3, The Innocents.
Now, wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
Killing Johnny Ringo close first chapter silenced the saga of revenge just started him on a bloody career. Fuck. Time lock mechanisms were for bank vault doors were introduced in 1874. Oh no, the hiccups.
I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant. And hunting Plummer looked like a good way to get rich quick. As the local vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits and put a generous price on his head. Plummer rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape. And that's where I thought I'd find him.
It makes me nervous standing so close to all these goddamn barrels of gunpowder.
As my late father pointed out to me more than once, God made men, and Samuel Colt made them equal.
Oh, fuck. Shit.
I knew that dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it. It was the biggest gold rush since Sutter's Mill in '48. Unfortunately, prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches. There were thieves and killers, robbing travelers and hijacking gold ships. Like those that ran with Plummer. Some were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings. Charlie Crow, the blacksmith.
Gotcha.
James, who worked in the stable. Sam and Jeremiah Barber, a butcher's son. Of course, the rest were veterans of the Civil War. Stone-cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antietam.
Well, there's some
Plummer had
very
a lot of men on
unfortunate
his payroll.
some cold killers, aren't there?
That son of a bitch pretended to protect the public with one hand while stealing them blind with the other. He set up a defensive perimeter which I had no idea how to breach. Dangerous, desperate individual. I was outnumbered and in way over my head, but I was too damn stubborn and
Fucking
stupid to realize.
Stop.
I thought I was some kind of hero. I finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny. But first,
Fuck me.
I had something I needed to figure out. I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine, but once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back. So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense.
Let's do this.
It was the quickest way in, but that also made it more dangerous,
That moron out
as
of
there
here.
would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
Plummer wants that asshole dead.
Gotcha. Gotcha. What's this?
Star roll now.
Besides, once you enter a mine like that, it's easy to get all turned around. And that confusing maze of corridors wouldn't even be the worst of it. Some of those shafts could be as deep as hell. A single stumble or misstep can easily end in a deadly plunge to oblivion.
Oh, shit.
You ain't beefing me.
Uh-oh, I hate hiccups. Fuck. Gotcha.
Quick reflexes often make up for a lack of common sense. Luckily, I was never one to be easily bushwhacked. I would just need to be careful not to blow myself to kingdom come. With all that gunpowder and dynamite everywhere, my body has to know what he's shooting at.
I hit him, what?
Get him! I will drop you down a mine shaft.
What?
Get him!
Do I have to shoot that guy or to blow myself up? What happened there?
Can't hide forever!
Fuck.
One wrong bullet could have turned that mine into a dad-blasted tube.
Time to go.
I freely admit my plan of attack is not just moronic, but clearly insane.
Fuck.
It's
Did I
a good
die
thing that I
again?
abandoned that ridiculous plan before I even tried it.
Oh, shit.
Instead, I spotted a ladder. A way into the mine from the opposite
I'm
side.
sorry. Where's the ladder?
It was a long way around, but that approach seemed more sensible at the time. Of course, being I had a problem with heights, that scaffolding scared the bejesus out of me. Climbing down that ladder required some caution. Because even though I had a younger man's reflexes, no man can dodge a damn bullet while climbing down a rickety ladder. I was determined not to give up, however. That Sheriff Plummer seemed quite the despicable character. When the vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged. That 10,000 they put on his head would go a long way to helping me find old Bob. And I had made it my mission to settle that score come hell or high water.
Fuck. I hate hiccups so much.
But first, I would have to make a choice. Take the elevator or climb the ladder. I wanted to use the element of surprise. Plus, I figured I could use the exercise. I was warmed up already, so what the hell?
This sucks.
Plummer was a mad dog killer, and the people of Nevada City deserved better.
Nevada City? Well, I thought Plummer met his maker in Bannock, Montana.
Right, well, he was the sheriff of both places at one time or another, but that's neither here nor there. The point was, taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my own.
I hate this so much. Oh, I hate hiccups so much. Fuck. Lawman, outlaw. Scalawag, Henry Plummer. Body, please. I beg of you.
This is gonna hurt. Well, this day is just getting worse and worse for you.
Henry Plummer was clearly unhinged, and I could see right away that this was gonna take some work.
You can shoot, but can you aim? Bastard! Oh! I need some help here! Come on, boys.
I don't know, Henry. I think I can aim pretty well. Have I killed an
Oh,
innocent
that's how
man,
Henry Plummer died. Him and his crew were worth their weight in gold.
Hey Nep, what skill tree should I be going down? Which one?
I was officially a bounty hunter.
Which skill tree is the most fun? Fucking hiccup, stop.
So, did you finally go after that Bob feller?
Well, I heard word he was in Kansas with John Wesley Hardin. So that's where I went.
Alright.
Where in Kansas?
Good to know.
Abilene. Why do you ask, Ben?
No reason.
Was Hardin as fast as Ringo?
Ringo was fast, but John Wesley was as fast as the devil himself. Hell, he killed his first man at 15. From that day forward, he had a price on his head and wouldn't back down for nobody, not even Wild Bill Hickok himself.
Silas claims they took up bounty hunting as a way to finance a pursuit of his remaining quarry, Roscoe Bob Bryant. Shotgunners should be taken out of distance, of course, to get them more dangerous to become. That makes sense. However,
I dodged death many a time, and that night in Abilene was no different. I was there with the intention of finding that bastard Bob and collecting the bounty on John Wesley.
God damn you! There he is!
however, I'm gonna end it there because I need to go to sleep, in full honesty. But we will continue from this point the next time. So I hope that you mortals have a good night. And when I'm not drunk, you'll see that my aim is much better. But for now, I hope that you're all good, and I will see you. Actually, let's see. I might stream on Sunday. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what happens. But currently, I am thinking Sunday. And if I don't, then Monday or Tuesday. But for now, I hope you all are doing well. Good night to you all, and I will see you next stream.